Alright, here we are. I'm on the Strike Force blog page, update page on their website. I'm in the Cosmic Crucible blog. I'm going to scroll down here to trials. It does help if you read your blogs, which I didn't. I'll admittedly say I didn't. I'd read some information elsewhere and I hadn't read it myself. So just shows you we can all have our moments of stupidity. But we're down here in the trials sub area of this, and we're looking at this paragraph right here. We obviously know that trials will take priority in determining ranking, but in case of ties, victory points are going to be used, and if victory points do have a priority, and it prioritizes, starting at this line here, victory points prioritize, it says stage clears first, followed by offensive attempts second, and then a combination of these three stats, the turn bonus plus health of character plus KOs, last. So that's 3 different priorities. Let's go back into the game to my kids' account. Where we know that they took a loss from my last video. This may not actually be a bug. We're going to go ahead and take a look here and see if it is or not. And it's going to be a lengthy video. I'll try to keep them short, but this is an evaluation, so we're going to have to take a little bit more time. Let's go ahead and go into results here. Priority first on victory points is full clear. Did we both get full clear on all stages? Stage 1, it looks like we both did. Stage 2, same thing. Stage 3, same thing. Stage 4 as well, same thing. Stage 5, both got our full 7,500 all the way through. So we're back at stage 1 here. Now that is 7,500 times 6. Not going to do the math, but it will create an equal in that first priority. That is the first priority. So now, since there is a tie in the first priority, we need to go to the second priority, which is what I said was, the blog said, is attempt bonus. So let's take a look here and see if there is any discrepancies between my kid's account and their opponent. So full 800, also full 800. Stage 2, he got full 800. My kid's got a full 800. Stage 3, my kid's got a full 800. And he got a full 800 as well. Stage 4, he took minus 400. And we'll put an extra 0. We'll make this the opponent. And this is my kiddos. If there's any differences. So, this side. So he's at a minus 400. My kids got their full 800. Stage 5. 8 is, I got 8. They got 800. And he took, another loss of 400, so he's down 800 points. So let's go to stage 6. That is full 800 for my kids, and a full 800 for him. So this does appear to be a bug because he did have a minus 800 in attempts, and since that would have been determining the tiebreaker, my kids' account should have won their trial, but they didn't. So something went wrong somewhere in this evaluation. Now, let's just say for hypothetically, he had gotten full 800. Go back to stage 1 here, and we'll evaluate all his defense points for the 3 stats that are added as the 3rd priority. And I'm going to be bouncing back and forth here. Oh, one. Alright, I just went ahead and did the math real quickly here. I'll post those final results on the final 3 stats. So, once again, went through, added up all the last 3 stats that are a priority, which is your knockouts, your healthy characters, and your charm bonus. This is the stats for my kids' account on stage 1, on their stage 2, their stage 3, and this is the opponent's stats on those same stages. So the result was the opponent had 340 total points. Write that here, 340. And my kids had 367 points. So either way, if we look at this, let me clear this out. The priority was stage clear. They had equal points. On attempt bonus was not equal. The opponent had minus 800. Minus 800 points. And stage 3 was 367. 340, which does not equal, was in favor of my kids on the 2nd priority and the 3rd priority, but they still lost. So there's obviously a bug somewhere. I don't know how they determine that, but there is apparently a priority to the way they determine victories. So obviously, if you get the full all stage clears, you're both equal, it's going to kick down to the 2nd priority of attempt bonuses. If you're equal there, then it's going to kick down to a total bonus of those 3 last stats added all together. Now we can look at it as, let's take stage 1 here, and we'll go figure that out each. So they were equal on full clear and attempt bonus. So we will add these. My kid's account was 25, 45, 64, and the opponent's was 69. So that would have been 1 win to him. Now we're looking completely at each individual stage here. So that's 1 victory to the opponent. Once again, we are equal in the full clear and the attempt bonuses. Kids had 70 points on those 3 stats. I'll write that here in a second. And he had 63. So once again, that was 70, 63. that is a point for my stage win for the kids. So stage 2, or stage 3, sorry. We are definitely equal again on full clears and attempt bonuses. So the kids had 68 points, and the opponent had 56. So once again was 56 for the opponent and 68 for my kids, which would have given them another victory. So now we are sitting at 1 victory for the opponent and 2 for my kids. So let's look at their stage 4 here. 75 and 800, 75 and 400. So that should have ended it right there and been a stage victory. So now we're at 1 victory and 3. So let's move to the stage 5, 75 and 800, 75 and 400. Should have clearly been another victory for the kiddos. Now, stage 6, 75 and 800. And then we have 75 and 800. So once again, it's coming down to the last 3 stats. That's 60 for the opponent and 52 and 60, with a final result of 2 victories for the opponent and 4 for my kiddos. Now, let's go back to stage 4 and 5 here and assume that the attempt bonus got overlooked. That was created equal, and they had to go down to the 3rd priority in the victory points. So that's 45 for the opponent and 57 for my kiddos, and that was 57 and 45. So still, once again, that would have been victory for the kids. So they still would be up 1. And stage 5, assuming that his attempt bonus was equaled out to their attempt bonus of 800, and it went into the final numbers. They have 56 for the last 3, and he's got 47 for the opponent and 56 for the kiddos. They would have still would have come up with 2 victories for the opponent and 4 victories for my kiddos. So there's definitely a bug, but now they know there is a priority system in the victory points, and that is how it works. I don't know, it could be the full, all 6 stages added, as I showed earlier, where you get 340 and 367 points added together, or it could be individual stage by stage. I do not know that. Snowboy hasn't given us that information. They haven't described anything as being stage by stage, only as a trial. So I'm assuming that it's going to be all added together, and then they'll compare those that bigger number against each other. But there you have it. So Still a bug.